teacher and classmate. As we well know, Peru, our wonderful country, is well known for its food, landscape, and for the beautiful weather. But I want to emphasize that it's also known for something special that makes unique as a country. For instance, our countries and costumes. When it comes to talk about the relationship between people and spirits, what is something that comes to your mind?
I have something important to tell you. Ayahuasca is a wonderful potion. Okay, so this is part of our culture. This ayahuasca is mixed with roots and some plants that then are cooked with water, and to get the final potion we have to wait several hours.
People who different ceremonies
or because spirit for different reasons. I think that always is a connection between the human and spirit. And there are an effective and overall respect to the world of spirit from beyond. In the past, we also make sacrifices in order to
for health or to be grateful to the spirit. Inside of Peru, people are accustomed to give offering to a relative who are dead. But here there are abundant thousands of traditions. But forget about it. Today I would like to focus in some different traditions that are incredible, such as ayahuasca and the despacho of the Day of the Dead, or if you prefer Dia de los Muertos in Spanish. If I talk about the Day of the Dead that is celebrated each November 2, immediately, for example, comes to your mind people who go to cemetery to visit people who are dead. Maybe this happened in Lima, but it's totally different in Peru. For example, who knows Ayacucho? Okay. Maybe teacher you know, or the idea that Ayacucho is now for some people El Rincón de los Muertos. This is the real meaning of Ayacucho. When I found this information, it was astonishing for me. Okay, people who live there are very enthusiastic and dedicated when they come. For example, these people usually go to cementerios such as San Pedro, Cementerio de los Vinchos, Cementerio General de Tintay.
Jair, sorry for interrupting you, but what is the purpose why people go to cemetery?
Oh, good question, Johnny. These people go to cemetery and create ancestral altars, and in the age of these structures, they put some food or dishes that these people that are dying enjoy eating.
Honest.
Yes.
Please continue.
Thank you. Other families put some candles on the grave, and other people create Santa Guagua. This is like a Santa Guagua. No,
Before.
Yes, this is Santa Guagua. It's a kind of grave that represents the soul of the person that are died. Remember that is, for example, for example, the story is about a man. Have to be an image about a virgin, and if this person is a child, have to be an angel, and if a woman has to be a virgin. And let me say that some people create crops and put it into a grave.
Sorry for asking, very fast. What is the moment when we all have more in contact with spirit?
Oh, good question. Well, these people usually go to cemeteries at night, so 9 to 11, and these people assume that when they come into the cemetery, they have a special connection with this person. They believe that the person that is died comes to the earth and to spend this specific day with them. No, they assume this tradition. The origin of this tradition may have been the interference of sister song, for example in Mexico, and Toluca, that's one of the songs.
Okay. Now, my topic is about the ayahuasca, the potion of the shaman. Okay. To start with that, let me tell you that ayahuasca is a potion made with roots and some plants. Okay. Ayahuasca means rope of the spirit. Okay. This ayahuasca is used to cure or to treat people who have problems in the inside, for example, in the soul.
Johnny, sorry to interrupt, but you mentioned that ayahuasca is a kind of potion, but is it possible when people drink this potion to connect with their future or with the past?
Good question, Jair. Yes, it is possible, but only the shaman, the master shaman, can do it. Till they can see the day you will die. It's wonderful.
Great.
Okay, now I will continue. This potion is given to every one of the patients of the shaman, just one cup, just a little cup. Okay, so that the spirits of the jungle can connect with them and get into their bodies.
Sorry, asking, but what do you mean by ayahuasca? Is it made especially with roots?
Yeah, it is especially made with roots, but with some plants and by the plants of the ayahuasca. To get the final bitter and sour potion, it is cooked with water during several hours. Okay. During this process, the master shaman gives just one cup, as I told us before, to the patient. During this process, the patient starts to feel some emotions, like, for example, vomiting and euphoria and repeatedly shouting. Okay, during this process, the shaman tells that the bad energies are disappearing from the patient. Here we have a picture that is about, for example, what I'm going to tell you next. Patients experiment very, very sensitive emotions. For example, they start to imagine monsters, demons, and another kind of creatures that they are afraid during this ritual. And after 7 hours, the effect of this potion ends, and the patients start to feel a wonderful, it's on the tip of my tongue. Oh yes, I remember. A wonderful, well, I don't know how to say it, but just let me think. A wonderful sense or emotion that comes from the union between the power sun and humans. Okay, then when everything is finished, or everything has finished, the patients go back to their real life, to the normal life, and then they go back to their work, to their studies, to the real life, to the streets maybe, I don't know. And they go there with human beings by superiors, okay, willing to do good.
I'm going to cover an Indian tradition called Dispatcho, or Dispatch. To begin with, this tradition is about communication between humans and spirits. This is a ceremonial reciprocity between people or the human being and the nature. And there are different points of view about this ceremony, but let me emphasize that this ceremony is especially for asking for help or to be blessed about something special. It could be about a new married couple, a newborn, about a relationship, or different challenges that people could have.
sorry for interrupting you, but can you tell me please, what are the operands of the sponge?
Okay, in this case, the offerings of the sponge are made with candy. It includes some liquid soup, where people need to blow in order to express their feelings or what they want. Sometimes it could be wish soup, and it needs to be really detailed, because you need to remember that all the feelings that you will express in the moment that you create a dispatch will be burned at last or at the end, and the environment is practically fulfilled.
The name of the special comes from the Andes, maybe? Or?
Yes, as I told you, at the end it's an Indian tradition where normally people who are more in contact with the ground or maybe agriculture need to do this kind of offerings or payments.
It's interesting. I didn't know about this kind of information. Okay, to begin with my last part, okay, now I would like to tell you that scientists and experts says that ayahuasca, for example, can cure or it could serve like a treatment to cure some problems like alcoholism, drugs, or maybe anxiety disorder.
If you want to get a special connection with your family that are died, maybe you can do the same that these people, but you prefer some tradition, or maybe just go to cemetery and do the normal flower. It depends on you, and I think that it depends on us to keep our tradition alive. You know, for these people it's so important, this tradition, and they believe in this tradition. They believe that the person comes to the earth. For them it's important, and for us it's important too.
Yeah, it's not, we need to respect our spirits. Some people believe that these spirits are like us, and we need to be really interesting in what our culture or our tradition says. I don't know if you see, have you ever seen some tourists that participate in these traditions because they are really enthusiastic about that ceremonies maybe. I think that people or Peruvians need to be really interested too in what our tradition makes. Maybe here in maybe 10 or 20 years, what we say to our children, our grandchildren, maybe. We need to understand and overall to know well what we are.
Okay, to finish with it, I would like to tell you, if someone you want to go abroad or maybe to visit, I don't know, maybe the highlands or the jungle, be careful, because these traditions are wonderful for us and everyone for us. They are our identity, but you must be careful because some of these traditions are made by fake shamans. Okay, so you have to recognize a real shaman to have this wonderful experience. Thank you.
Thank you.